You're listening to Sip and Grow the podcast, the show where we taste awesome, delicious wines while having unfiltered conversations about our passions, experiences, struggles, entrepreneurship, and life. My name is Nicole Di Pasquale, and I'm a wine enthusiast just trying to pursue her passions and dreams while taking you on the journey with me, one episode at a time. My ultimate goal is to not only bring you wine knowledge and value, but also inspire you to enjoy your process and journey in pursuing your passions and dreams. Because guess what? The person you become while enduring the process is more important. So sit back, grab a glass, and let's sip and grow together. Hello, Sip and Grow family. Welcome back to another episode. Today I am super stoked for this review because this is a vintage that I myself harvested. So a couple of weeks back, I think it was like 3 weeks ago is when I received this package. I had reached out to my winemaker asking about how the vintages came out and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, like let me send you some of them," which I'm so grateful because they sent me 6 different vintages. Sorry, 6 different wines from the 2023 vintage, and I was so grateful, and I can't wait to try all of them. Of course, some of them I'm kind of saving for a couple of years down the road, but this one specifically I know is ready to drink right away. I also have a Halberg Ranch that's ready to drink as well, which I'll probably drink that later this year. But I wanted to bring on the Halberg Blanc and try this one with you guys because honestly, I think this is probably one of the coolest white wines I've ever tried, and I'm not saying that because I worked there and know the entire team and know their practices and everything. Even though I will say they are an amazing group of people and they really put a lot of love and effort and heart into what they do, and they do have quality. Not only do they have quality grapes, but you really feel the love behind each bottle of wine. So this is the 2023 Halberg Blanc. The bottles are the newer bottles, which they had. I like their old bottles because they were a little bit heavier, but these are just as nice. They're just lighter because they needed to be more eco-friendly, which we love that. So we're not gonna knock that. It's just like a little bit lighter, and for me, their packaging has always been amazing. They basically have it like etched on the bottle, so it's Emeritus Vineyards, which it just says Emeritus here with the big E, which is their logo, and then in the back you have the name of the wine, which is Halberg Blanc, Russian River Valley Pinot Noir, Vintage 2023. So this Blanc is made from Pinot Noir grapes. The cool thing about this is that the way this is made. Everyone has different practices when it comes to making white wine from Pinot Noir grapes. So a traditional Pinot Noir grape is actually like red, right? Or the outside is like darker. It's not like if you look at Chardonnay grapes or any white wine varietal grapes, they have like the green yellow skin to them. This is actually made from Pinot Noir grapes that have usually like a purple red skin to it. And the way my winemaker makes this wine, we basically let the runoff juice, like as we were doing the process of de-stemming the grapes and letting it pass through the sorting table and then to go into the de-stemmer before, like while it's passing through the sorting table, and then it goes on this ladder to get to the destemmer. There's a lot of runoff juice that falls, right? So like that's a lot of juice that just falls to the floor. So what they did, I don't remember when they started this practice, but I remember asking how they came about this entire practice, which he learned from the previous winemaker there, who was kind of like his mentor before he retired, and then he became the new winemaker for this vineyard. But basically, they were like, you know what, like let's experiment with like the runoff juice, and see if we catch that juice to see if we can like make something out of it. So essentially, that's what they do, which I don't even know. It's fine. I don't even know if I should be saying this, but I'm sure it's fine. So basically, the runoff juice drops into like these like bins that we have that we usually put the grapes on there when they're harvested, and then that's transferred over to start fermenting that juice, because anything can be fermented. It's like anything that comes off of the grape, the vine, can be fermented. You just have to obviously keep a close eye on it and make sure that all the levels are balanced and the science behind it is doing the science that it needs to do. But basically, we captured all of that runoff juice and fermented that into wine. And it's funny because the beginning, like the first couple of days, were kind of rough with the juice because he explained it kind of like oxidizing the juice. So the first couple of days, it kind of would like we would like splash it around, and there's like this mixer, this big. It's not like a mechanical mixer. It's literally like a long stick with a round bottom, and then we would just kind of think like a stick that you would use to like mash a potato. It was kind of like that, but like bigger because we're going in on a tank. And we would just kind of like splash the juice around, and then we'd also use this process where we would attach a hose to the bottom of the tank, and then it would go, the juice would go from the hose and out through the top, and there was like a spout that had like a little splasher where the juice would splash on the splasher and go back in. So we were kind of like recycling the juice just to kind of splash it around and get a little aggressive with it, because the whole purpose was trying to oxidize it as much as possible, because once the juice is fully fermented, the color that it's fermented in is more like most likely the color you're going to be getting for the wine. And no one wants to drink like a brownish dark wine, like it's just not appealing to the eye. So what he told me, like essentially the reason why we were doing all these things was, he was like, think of it like oxidizing something faster, so that like we can get that brown color out of the way at the beginning before the fermentation fully takes place and then the wine is created. So that's how they essentially obtain the golden color or the yellow tones to the white wine that we are going to try today. So I thought it was such a cool process, and it's like a full circle moment. I'm like this is very, why am I getting emotional? This is very, like full circle moment for me, because working a harvest was something that I always wanted to do since I was like 20 basically, or 21, whenever I studied abroad. And like I've always had a passion for wine. And then when I learned about it, really, really loved it. And I always told myself, when I graduated college, why am I crying? What is happening? I always told myself, you know, one day I'm going to get back into the industry and do this. And it's a full circle moment, because I am someone who, when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And everything I've accomplished in my life is a testament to that. And fast forward now, I'm 31. Why am I fucking crying? I'm 31, and I literally went back to and did what I said I would do, because I always said one day I'm going to work a harvest and I'm going to get back into the industry, and I'm going to, you know, just fully make a career or make something out of things that I love to do, because I think everyone should be doing something that they enjoy doing. And I enjoy, not only do I enjoy wine and spirits, I enjoy the fact that wine and spirits brings people together, just like I enjoy food and how food brings people together. But also I think it's so important to do something that you're really passionate about. And I'm also passionate about making money, like who isn't? But you know, I think the most important thing is following your passion, following what you like to do, and opportunities will be presented to you, following whatever that is for you. So, with that said, let's open this 2023 Halberg Blanc so that we can try it. What is going on here? Oh my god. This is crazy. It got 90, by the way, this wine got 95 points in Wine Enthusiast. And I believe this is the second or third year in a row where Halberg Blanc gets, is it 95 or 93 points? They got 93 or 95 points. I don't remember. I think it's 95. Well, it's the second or third year where they get like higher than a 90 on Wine Enthusiast for Halberg Blanc. And this bottle cost $45 on their website. I highly recommend you guys try it. And if they have like a membership situation, which honestly is totally worth it, because if you end up getting a membership, if you want, reach out to me. I can tell you which wines I think personally would be like worth getting over other wines. But overall, I can't complain. I think all of their wines are so special and so delicious, and like I said, like everyone there is so genuine and so sweet, and I just I love Emeritus Vineyards. Let's go ahead and do a little tasting of this 2023 vintage. So I definitely had it. I put it in the freezer and then I took it out for like, because I needed to get it cold quickly. I took it out for about 35 minutes. Yeah. And now I think it's at perfect temperature, because I would say it's like probably like around 55 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the temperature I like to drink my white wines at. So it's perfectly chilled. The color is crystal clear, golden. We love that. It looks like liquid gold, and you can see right through it. So the color is perfection. We did that. Shout out to Valeria. We did this. One thing I love about this is like the whole concept of how they make Halberg Blanc. It's supposed to be lower in the sugar content and higher in acidity levels, like on the science side of things. So immediately, oh no, there's a friend. There's a friend in my glass. Hello, friend. Let's just take you out of there. Yeah, there was a little bug. Immediately on the nose, oh, you're getting a lot of citric notes coming at you. Like, I get that crisp pear, crisp apple. I'm even. It's almost like it has like a sour citrus smell to it. So it's like very crispy green fruit notes just in your face, which love that. And I would say like even lime is in there. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh my gosh, I'm even getting like a hint of like sweetness in on the tasting of it, like on the mouthfeel. It's very crisp and fresh, definitely higher on the acidity levels. There's like a sweetness undertone to it, so it's almost like melon. I would say like a melon sweetness to it, or even, I wanted to say pineapple, but it's not like super sweet pineapple. It's more like a underripe pineapple, because it's like a little bit, I don't want to say sour, but like, you know, like an underripe pineapple would be the perfect description for that. Melon, and then you have your citric notes of like lime in there. I would almost say lemon for sure. And it's even like a hint of honey. Overall, it's well balanced. We love that. I think it's higher on the acidity, which, if you like a highly acidic white wine that's crisp and fresh, easy to drink, and goes down smoothly, highly recommend this one. I can literally drink this anytime. Like, this is a great white wine to be in the pool, just chilling with your friends and drinking. If you want to drink a really nice white wine, or if I am outside doing an outside activity like watching Formula One, like that would be if I'm at Formula One watching the final race in Monte Carlo, I would want to be sipping on this. And then, of course, with the celebration, we would do a little champagne or something. But we're digressing here. My rating for this wine is going to be a 9.4 out of 10. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's light to medium bodied. I think it's more on the medium bodied side of things. It's very well balanced, very crisp and fresh in your mouth. It goes down smoothly, and you just want to keep drinking more of it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you follow your passions and your dreams and do that thing that you've been wanting to do, because ultimately you'll never go wrong. Like, you're always going to be happy because you're continuing to do things that you enjoy doing. Like, that's what I did. And look, I'm over here drinking a wine that I literally harvested. That's amazing. Like, I took part in making the juice, well, the wine that came out of this bottle. And I think that's crazy. Like, I still can't believe that I made this. Like, I took part in making this. Obviously, it was a team of us, but let me know if you try it. Let me know if you like it. And I will see you all on the next episode. Cheers.